In this course, you will learn how to use the cup label printer, why it's important to ring the details for each beverage in the point of sale system, POS, how to change the cup label printer paper, and what happens if customers change an order after a label prints. Cup labels help deliver accurate beverage orders to each and every guest. Brand standards require that all beverages are marked. Electronic cup label printers are the brand standard for all locations, excluding any locations where Dunkin' has contractually agreed to use of an alternative POS system. Cup labels are generated from the POS order entry system upon completion of beverage ringing, and the label is placed on the cup before building the beverage. You might be familiar with physical cup marking, writing a guest's order directly on the cup. Physical cup marking is the standard backup system if technical issues arise with the cup label printer or for locations not required to install cup label printers. The cup marking course is included at the completion of this course. Cup labels use the same item naming abbreviations seen on video display units, VDUs, and receipts to provide beverage order and bill details. The labels also have the order number and order type, such as front counter, eat-in, drive-through, or on-the-go. On-the-go orders also show the guest's name. This shows guests a commitment to order accuracy. Restaurants should have dedicated cup label printers for each beverage station. This means cup label printers should be located where the order build starts. Think of this as where the person assembling beverages stands and reaches for a cup. Most printers sit atop wire rack cup dispensers nearest the POS. However, some restaurants might have a printer stand located on the counter, if space allows. The cup label printers do not replace beverage VDUs. Instead, they work together by providing more options to read order detail. If the printer is out of service, or if a label falls on the floor or doesn't print, standard physical cup marking can be used. A cashier enters the beverage order details into the POS to generate an accurate cup label. This means ringing in the size of the beverage and the variety, along with the number of portions of flavor, sweetener, and dairy, whatever the guest orders. The cup labels automatically print when you move to the next item. For single item orders, pressing the tender button prints the label. A separate label prints for items with an upcharge, such as almond milk or an espresso shot. This means that there are two labels for the cup. The beverage label prints first, followed by the upcharge item label. Both the beverage label and the upcharge label have the same order number. Complete ringing the entire order and tender payment before leaving the POS. Now that you know the general location of cup label printers and the importance of ringing in beverage order details, let's walk through an example of a beverage order. After getting the cup label from the printer, select the appropriate cup size by looking at the cup label or the beverage VDU. Second, apply the label on top of the cup marking area, making sure it's straight. It's important that the cup labels do not cover any portion of brand logos or messaging. Next, assemble the beverage according to the cup label details. Then, deliver the beverage to the guest. Remember, orders with an upcharge item print two labels. Place the beverage label on the cup first, then place the upcharge label on the bottom of the beverage label. Be sure the details of both labels show. Occasionally, a guest might change his or her mind after the order has been entered into the POS. For example, a guest orders a medium black coffee, then changes to a medium tea. If this happens, the cashier cancels the beverage. If the cup label already printed, a new label prints with the word cancel at the top. On the VDU, a canceled item shows a quantity of 0 in red and is blinking. If a guest changes the build of a beverage, for example, he orders a small hot coffee with cream, then decides to add sugar, enter the new details. A new label prints with the word Modify at the top. The Modify label has the same order number and shows the details of the new beverage. It is recommended to check the VDU to know which beverage to change or to ask the person who rang in the order. The cup label printer paper is different from the receipt paper used for the POS. There is a pink warning stripe near the end of the cup label roll that identifies the paper is getting low. To change the paper, open the printer cover, remove the empty roll of paper, insert a new roll of paper, and feed it through the cover opening. Then close the printer cover. The details for changing the paper are inside the cover of the printer.